All right, welcome back. It is now 5:38 p.m. on August 24th, Wednesday, at 5:38 over here in North Texas. And yeah, just a little quick side note here. I had previously recorded I did a previous take of the same vlog episode, but I'm trying not to get stressed out by it. But yeah, Final Cut nor iMovie is just not really cooperating with the recording because I ranted a little too long, and now I pretty much just wasted well over the past hour, like an hour and a half doing on a wasted effort on the vlog. So I'm gonna try to just make up lost time and really just try not to get a little too stressed about it because this. Yeah, it was just a little aggravating, but anyways, kind of getting back to the point here. Yeah, welcome to my 14th vlog entry. This is a little weird for some of my regular followers, that I normally do these updates on Mondays or Fridays on a weekly basis. Last week I had mentioned. Basically, I told you guys that I'd be going on a trip to California with my family and my girlfriend, and yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back now from my trip to California, and yeah, basically this vlog episode really is in terms of my search for work and my whole unemployment situation and everything like that. It's nothing's really changed. Since my previous vlog entry, pretty much just all this entire time has really just been about this California trip. And so yeah, I'm basically just going to spend this episode here talking about how that trip was for me. I'm going to try not to let myself get out of hand, lose track of myself again, and try to keep things to the point, not get a little too personal about stuff that I'm not really comfortable about broadcasting across YouTube. Anyways, yeah, I did my vlog entry last Monday on what was it, the 15th? Yeah, the 15th of August, and since then I'm not sure if it was included into the vlog update, but I did do an initial backup of my laptop. Since then, though, on the following Tuesday, I've been just busy with contacting my friends from Full Sail over in California to make sure that everything is all set for whenever I go there and whenever we would hopefully meet up. And so I spent time just calling people and double checking, going back and forth with folks to make sure that it's leading up to my departure, make sure I have everything, and and busying myself with getting everything together. I did this whole thing on Tuesday night on the 16th with my iPod. It's the point where I had to have one of my best friends, got really good with technology, to come over to we worked together to make sure to clear my iPod and make sure to preserve it as best as we could, and then reformat and then add all the stuff that was on it onto my iTunes library and doing a whole resyncing, and that lasted way into the wee hours of the night. And then on Wednesday, still keeping up with my emails and contacting with people, trying to see about rescheduling an interview that I tried to do that was scheduled for later that week that that is now postponed for as of yet unknown time. I've been calling those guys to see if we could reach an agreement on a good date to do that interview, and then I contacted my people over at California for the meetup, and basically doing some more emails for just more business type emails, with some unfinished stuff at Full Sail with the GPA bonus that I forgot to apply. But yeah, so this was on Wednesday, the 17th, right? And on that day, I spent most of the day really just continuing to do my stuff on the computer, doing backups and whatnot, and really dug out a bunch of CDs that I wanted to put on my iTunes on my iPod before we leave, and spent some time doing that. And I managed to find all the Alice in Chains. It was mostly Alice in Chains stuff that I wanted to get, and they're all scratched up. But luckily, most of it was actually it was intact enough to where that I got decent quality on those albums on my iTunes, and synced up my iPod. Went to go pick up my girlfriend, and that was really hectic for for us, for my ma, who had to take us over there, because her phone was, for that day and onwards, even till now, I think, is been disconnected, and that's her primary mode of contact. So I had to basically just go by luck and go. We went by luck to go pick her up. Luckily, we managed to, to get her over at her place and spent some time to help her get ready and to make sure she got all the stuff before we bring her back over here, and wait till our departure at the night. And as we brought her on over here, and that was as soon as we got back here, I kept on going to work, backing up my laptop, getting the projects on here, and doing everything I needed to do. Did all my packing and all that, and if I had mentioned it before on vlog 13, yeah, you know what? On the trip and basically leading up to it on Wednesday, I was just busy nonstop trying to being as thorough as possible in my packing and everything like that. I didn't really have time to stop and to get the privacy that I needed to do the small little vlog update to wish you, to see you guys off and let you guys know that I was taking off. And then even in California, in the hotel room, and we were busy nonstop over in California, so I couldn't get the privacy I needed at the hotel room to make the vlog update over there. And so yeah, right now is actually just when the soonest I could get back to you guys. But anyways, back to that Wednesday, we got all ready. Our departure was delayed partially because of me, because last minute backups took a long time, and sure enough, got everything I needed, and we saddled up and headed over to San Diego. So we drove through the night to El Paso, and made it there by dawn, and I got to see some of the old. I'm starting to wonder and probably regret that I didn't get video footage of us, visiting old, familiar places in El Paso. My old house where I used to live, where I grew up, where my dad worked and everything like that. So personally, that's kind of disappointing in retrospect. But we got to revisit some places like that. I got to see my uncle, and everything like that, and briefly got breakfast before heading out, pushing off for that day on Thursday, the 18th, to San Diego. Passed through New Mexico and Arizona. Overall boring trip. Really, most interesting stuff. Really, to and from was all these wind farms that we saw. Particularly one at the Sweetwater at night, where it just lit up the entire horizon. How many wind generators there are that kind of piqued my interest in the wind energy thing going on here in Texas. But yeah, so we pushed through New Mexico, and yeah, it got hot there, especially in Yuma. It was like 114 over there, and I'd never really been. That's like the hottest I've ever been in, and dry heat, as good as it is, being in the shade didn't really do much whenever it was that hot, and it was still very hot even at night in those deserts coming back. But we passed through Yuma, saw some cool sand dunes on the way, and eventually made it over to San Diego while it was still daytime over there, before sunset on Thursday the 18th. So we settled in our hotel room, and then basically took off to La Jolla at night. Saw some seals and everything there, and it was just a nice part of town. And on the next day, we went over to the coast. We went through Carlsbad and everything like that. Went up along the coast till we hit the Pacific Coast Highway all the way to Newport Beach. We spent a few hours there in Newport Beach. We got into the waves. Nice weather over there in California, by the way, compared to how it is right now in Texas. It's just awesome. 70s in the days and like in the 60s at the night. And sun is nice and warm, but nice cool breezes, to where like you can go cruising with the windows down and no AC and still be fine. The water was pretty cold over there in Newport Beach, but me and my girlfriend, we all had a great time there. And that day, we on our way back, we stopped at Camp Pendleton to pick up my brother, and saw his new place over there on the base. And I won't say any more because I'm not sure if I'm even authorized to talk about this kind of stuff. But it's very nice. I was actually very impressed with his with the conditions that he's living in over there. It's very cool, and I got to put on one of his cool combat vests and everything like that. It was much more comfortable than I thought it would be. Anyways, yeah, and then family did some, went on and did their own thing at night while I had to stay in the hotel room. And then the next day we did some more. We went over to Pacific Beach. That's a very nice beach. Saw some nice beach houses there, and then back to La Jolla that day. And back to La Jolla and got to see the cliff sides and everything like that. Really nice part of town. And saw a cool mask shop, and and then on the third day, our last day, which I didn't know, I thought I'd be leaving on Monday morning, not Sunday night. But and it was on the last day we caught a cool muscle car parade, and I got a good video of that. And right now I'm actually deliberating on which footage, if any, I should be uploading to you guys. Whether or not it'd be a little too personal to show to you guys, but I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to provide something else other than these boring vlogs. So on the third day, on Sunday, the 20th, we saw this big muscle car caravan. It was really cool. And then went back to Carlsbad to eat there, and then dropped my brother off. While there, for the first time, I actually saw an aircraft carrier off the coast of, right near Camp Pendleton. Got video of that, but against my better judgment, because I can't really be taking video willy-nilly on a military base like that, and so I didn't really get caught. But I'm obviously most likely not gonna upload anything on YouTube. But take my word for it, I saw an aircraft carrier, and those things are huge, even if it was way off in the horizon. But yeah, sure enough, on Sunday, we made it back. We did the desert push at night. I got to see on the whole trip back, I got to see the first two Lord of the Rings with my girlfriend, because I made a deal with her to do that, and I kind of wanted to watch those movies again. Yeah, and then we passed through El Paso again. I got to see my aunt, and she met my girlfriend for the first time. It was nice. I think everybody, took, she took to my girlfriend pretty well, and got some small gifts from her. And then we made a stop at Chico's Tacos. Thankfully, we didn't get to do that on the way there, and so we got some food there. And if any of you watching are familiar with Chico's Tacos, in El Paso and everything like that, you can understand how I felt about finally getting some food from there, because I really don't go out there to El Paso that much these days. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that meal. And then I saw 2 towers on the way here, and then saw some more of those wind farms. But they got back here on Monday, the 21st, in the evening, and girlfriend was able to stick around because my parents, my folks were a little too tired to drive that night, so I ended up dropping her off yesterday, the Tuesday evening. And yesterday was where we wrapped up our whole Lord of the Rings marathon with the third movie. But, yeah, I don't know if I brought this up earlier already, but yeah, I obviously wasn't able to. I tried contacting my friend over there from Full Sail over in California, but eventually, altogether, we just didn't, wasn't able to meet up with him so I can get what I needed on my demo reel, but neither could he for me. So I gotta, I'm back to the situation is still the same with the demo reel. And yeah, so yesterday, I just spent hanging out with my girlfriend, really just recuperating from a long trip. But now today, despite the whole, failed attempt at the vlog today, I'm back in full swing, and basically I've come to the conclusion on my way back, basically on my return, that if I'm to make a move to the West Coast to find work and to kind of further expand my to further my career and everything like that, I would make my move to San Diego rather than Los Angeles. Probably being a little unfair about Los Angeles because I've actually not really been there, but from the impression that I've been getting about that town and just the whole area and everything like that, I think San Diego is probably just a little bit more. It's a nicer alternative while still being able to access stuff in Los Angeles and really work in Southern California in the industry. I was actually in contact with a nice gentleman who is a Full Sail grad that's now working over in San Diego, and he was nice enough to offer some advice, and I'm looking to keep up my talks with him to learn more about the area and see if I can try to make my move over there in the next year or two, maybe even sooner if I'm really lucky. But beforehand, I really got to get to work on being ready whenever I leave. And by that I mean taking care of personal projects that I can only accomplish here with folks here, like doing those interviews and writing stuff. So my first attempt at this vlog would have been my first time I would have edited something and put in a cut on this thing, but I just couldn't make it work on the editing program. So unfortunately, I have to wait on the editing debut of my vlogs on a later episode. But I'm starting to really think about using an actual video camera to do these vlogs with the tripod and do some graphics and make a template and basically just make sure get a workflow going to where I can actually get some production value to these things and provide more to you guys, the audience, more than what I've been providing you guys lately. And so in terms of that, that's what I've realized. And just today, I'm hopefully very close to wrapping up details with the GPA bonus at Full Sail, and and restarting talks with people to reschedule some interviews that I've been doing for this documentary style project that I've got going on, and just getting what I need for my demo reel, and getting resumes out and everything. So yeah, in terms of my presentation and everything like that, I'm taking the initiative. So I'm still looking for advice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the first move on that. But I still need a clever name for this thing. But yeah, I think my head is in the right place as far as getting back to work on finding work and everything like that. As far as my license goes, I think it'll be just maybe a few more days of diligent practice and consistent improvement in my skills before I can be ready to take my test. And it'll be easier this time because summer's over and school started around here, so I don't have to fight through crowds of teenagers to do this thing. Yeah, this is a very long, a very long vlog entry because I'm just covering an entire week of personal stuff and events and everything like that. But I kind of already miss California right now. Left a better impression on me than before, and I think as far as just most of the little things that I'm worried about is probably only grounded in Los Angeles, and I don't think I'd have to worry so much if I go to San Diego. But I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's it. Really, just gotta continue getting my editing skills brushed up, and get back into the swing of things with that, with my demo reel, collect projects, and keep getting some unfinished business finished. So yeah, this is a huge update. 20 minutes. I think only my most dedicated viewers probably sit through this. Only people who are really interested in my trip to California. But yeah, so in terms of, as far as like my decision to go move to San Diego, yeah, if any of you viewers are from San Diego, from the area, and would like to offer some advice and everything, that feel free, speak up, and yeah, hopefully I'll bring some more stuff to the table, because time's running short, so I think I gotta cut the BS and really step up my game and really ante up if I'm to get hired and to really make something of myself out in this industry. So yeah, I feel a little better about things. So anyways, it's a very long update, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and probably not going to be back until Monday. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this past week and the weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.